Have you ever been jolted awake in the middle of the night by a sudden cramp in your calf? That sharp, twisting pain, like someone is wringing your muscle, leaves you confused and uncomfortable. Many people think it's due to aging, lack of exercise, or simply bad luck. But the truth is much more subtle, and it might actually start with your everyday meals. There are foods we often believe are healthy, even beneficial, that are quietly the culprits behind those annoying cramps. Many older adults continue to consume these foods regularly, unaware of their effects, assuming that taking a calcium supplement is enough. But what's surprising is that some seemingly harmless foods can actually deplete your body of minerals, cause dehydration, and trigger muscle contractions. You might be shocked, especially by foods number 4 and 5, because they're things almost every household has. So, what exactly are these foods that could be silently sabotaging your muscles every day? And why does your diet directly impact how often and how intensely you experience nighttime cramps? Let's dive into the list of 5 surprising foods that can trigger cramps, not just to understand your body better, but to help you adjust your diet, strengthen your legs, and enjoy undisturbed, pain-free sleep each night. A delicious meal sometimes hides a silent culprit we never expect. I still remember that night clearly. Mr. Ton, my next-door neighbor, a few years older than me but still strong and cheerful, suddenly knocked on my door, his face grimacing in pain from a severe leg cramp that struck while he was asleep. "Again?" I asked. He just nodded, lightly rubbing his right leg that was still curled and sore. This wasn't the first time it had happened. "Must be the cold weather," he muttered. But that night wasn't particularly cold. So I asked him, "What did you eat this evening?" And after he listed off his usual daily menu, I started to realize that some of those seemingly harmless foods were actually giving his body a hard time. 1. Processed meats, the hidden villain in convenient meals. One of Mr. Ton's go-to meals was sausages and canned meat, quick, convenient, and easy to store. "A little now and then won't hurt," he chuckled. But this very item tops the list of foods that often trigger muscle cramps without people realizing it. Processed meats usually contain high amounts of sodium, salt, which can disturb your body's electrolyte balance, especially if consumed frequently. When sodium levels in the blood rise, the body compensates by flushing out more water. This also leads to the loss of key minerals like potassium, magnesium, and calcium, essential for smooth muscle function. I explained to him, when those minerals are low, your muscles get overstimulated and can't relax properly, just like what's happening to you right now. His eyes widened, as if a light bulb had just gone off. Come to think of it, I do eat those at least a couple times a week. 2. Coffee, your morning buddy, but a nighttime troublemaker. Mr. Ton also had a morning ritual, a strong cup of coffee. It wakes me up. Without it, I feel foggy all day. It's a common habit, many older folks enjoy it for the relaxing morning vibe. But here's the issue, caffeine is a mild diuretic, which means it encourages your body to flush out water and minerals through urine. You might not notice it right away, but over time, especially if you're not drinking enough water or getting enough nutrients, your magnesium and potassium levels drop, making muscles more prone to cramping. I joked with him, coffee might keep you alert during the day, but maybe it's also why you're waking up in pain at night. He laughed, then nodded thoughtfully. Maybe I should cut back, switch to herbal tea or warm water instead. 3. Sugary drinks, sweet but sneaky. Mr. Ton isn't alone. Many seniors enjoy drinks with a hint of sweetness, from boxed fruit juice to sweetened tea or the occasional soda. "It's refreshing, smooth on the throat," he said. But refined sugar in these drinks has a major, yet lesser-known, impact on muscle function. Consuming too much sugar causes your insulin levels to spike. This not only affects blood sugar but also disrupts how your body absorbs and uses essential minerals. Our bodies rely on a delicate mineral balance. When there's too much sugar, magnesium, calcium, and potassium get thrown off, leaving muscles unable to relax properly. That's why cramps often hit at night, when you're resting, but your muscles are still fired up without the tools to calm down. Mr. Ton was startled. "No wonder I've been drinking boxed orange juice at night, thinking it helps me sleep." Turns out, it might be doing the opposite. He paused for a moment, then looked at me and asked, "So, what should I eat?" I smiled. "Great question. You don't have to cut everything out, just make a few adjustments. For meat, go for fresh cuts and cook them yourself with less salt. Limit coffee, and try not to drink it after 2 p.m. As for sweet drinks, replace them with water, coconut water, or lemongrass tea, hydrating and good for your muscles. The aging body, even past its prime, still knows how to heal if we treat it kindly. With just a bit of attention to daily eating habits, you can dramatically reduce nighttime cramps, sleep more deeply, and wake up with lighter, stronger legs every morning." After I finished talking about the first 3 types of food, Mr. Tan sat quietly for a while. His leg had stopped hurting, but I could see something in his eyes, part surprise, part regret. It was as if he had just realized that the things he'd always believed to be harmless, even healthy, might actually be doing him harm. "That's not all," I said with a gentle smile. "There are still 2 more, ones you're probably quite familiar with." He straightened up, leaned forward slightly, and nodded. "Go on, I'm listening." 4. Alcohol, a small indulgence that causes big problems. I started with a question: "How often do you drink alcohol, Tan?" He smiled sheepishly. "Just occasionally. When I catch up with old friends, a little drink makes it more enjoyable." "That's understandable. For many seniors, a small glass of wine or a bit of rice wine isn't just a drink, it's a memory. A taste of old times, a reason to gather, a comfort. But alcohol, whether it's red wine, rice wine, or beer, has a common downside: it dehydrates the body very quickly. When you drink alcohol, your kidneys work harder to flush it out of your system. That also means your body is losing water, and along with it, essential minerals like potassium and magnesium. These minerals are what help your muscles relax after contracting. When your body doesn't have enough of them, your muscles can get stuck in a contracted state, which causes painful cramps, especially at night. Alcohol also reduces your body's ability to absorb nutrients from food. So even if you're eating well, your body might still be missing out on what it really needs, especially critical for seniors whose digestive systems aren't as strong as they used to be." I told Mr. Tan about another neighbor, Mr. Sao, who used to have nighttime leg cramps almost every night. Turned out he had a habit of drinking 2 small glasses of medicinal wine each day, something he thought was good for him. But it was secretly draining his body of hydration and minerals. "Does that mean I have to quit completely?" Mr. Tan asked with a hint of sadness. "Not at all," I reassured him. "But it's a good idea to cut back. Keep it occasional, and make sure to drink lots of water afterward. If possible, pair it with foods rich in electrolytes, or drink something like coconut water to help restore balance." 5. High fructose corn syrup, sweetness that silently harms. Now came the last item on the list, one that I believe is the most quietly dangerous of them all. I asked, "Do you often eat sweet buns, packaged fruit juice, or flavored yogurt?" Mr. Tan nodded. "Almost every morning. I have a sweet roll with breakfast, and a little yogurt after lunch. It's light and tasty." "That's exactly it," I said. Many processed foods like these contain something called high fructose corn syrup. It's a form of industrial sugar that's much sweeter and cheaper than cane sugar, which is why it's used so widely in packaged goods. The problem is, this type of sugar not only contributes to weight gain, but also causes low-grade inflammation throughout the body. You may not feel it as a fever or pain, but it silently interferes with how your body absorbs minerals. This makes your bones and muscles weaker, and your nerves more sensitive to cramping. I explained further, when you eat too many foods with this type of sugar, your body struggles to process them. Your liver and kidneys get overworked, and your muscles become starved for essential nutrients. Mr. Tan sighed. "I really didn't expect my morning snack could do that." "It's okay," I said. "You don't have to give up everything. Just start by choosing snacks that don't include corn syrup. Read the labels carefully. Over time, your taste will adjust. Fresh fruit is always a great alternative, naturally sweet, and full of real nutrients. A simple tip to balance it all. So, what if I've already eaten these things? Mr. Tan asked, half joking, as I handed him a warm glass of water. You don't need to give everything up, I smiled. There's a small trick to help your body recover. And then I shared with him what I call my secret routine, the habit that finally helped me sleep through the night without being startled by leg cramps. First, drink a light electrolyte beverage before bed. This can be coconut water, a glass of warm water with a pinch of salt and honey, or even mineral water that contains magnesium. This helps your body replenish what it may have lost during the day. Second, eat foods naturally rich in magnesium and potassium. Bananas, avocados, dark leafy greens, nuts, seeds, and fish like salmon are all great options. They fuel your muscles and calm your nerves. Third, give your legs a gentle massage for 10 minutes before bed. It promotes blood flow and signals your muscles to relax. A warm compress or foot soak can make it even more effective. Lastly, develop mindful eating habits. Avoid late-night snacking. Cut back on processed foods, and make sure each meal has a good balance of nutrients. These small steps can add up to big changes in how you feel every day. One last word, let's grow healthier, together. After I finished, Mr. Tan leaned back in his chair. His eyes were no longer clouded with confusion, but lit with understanding. I think tomorrow I'll take a fresh look at my pantry, he said with a grin. I smiled. There's no rush. Just make one small change each day. Drink more water. Eat more real food. Rest your legs. You'll see, your body will thank you for it. We seniors have lived through countless seasons of life. And now, in this chapter, our focus can shift to caring for our bodies with the same dedication we once gave to our families and work. There's no greater gift than health, and often, it begins at the dining table. Now it's your turn. Have you ever experienced leg cramps after eating something in particular? Do you have a habit you once thought was harmless, but now realize it might be affecting your body? Share your story in the comments. Let's learn from each other, support one another, and continue to live well, one day at a time. And if this story helped you, consider liking, subscribing, and sharing it with friends and loved ones. Sometimes, one small tip can make a world of difference.